The much-anticipated 2014 Forester is here at University Subaru. Newly redesigned, inside and out, with sleek styling, symmetrical all-wheel drive, and maximum performance. Plus now 32 miles per gallon. Join us for the Subaru Love Spring event going on now. And see the all-new Forester. All-wheel, all-weather, all-wow. Available in mid-Missouri, only at University Subaru. The wise choice.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Wednesday, February the 26th. We've got two topics today. We're going to talk about food and we're going to talk about art. Let's start first of all with KAREN SHORTTNSTOUT, filling in for our friend Diana Moxon, Columbia Art League. And you've got all kinds of information, right?
We always do. Coming up, we've got some great workshops and events for adults and kids. Starting on March 19th, we've got Art Uncorked, part of our Art Uncorked series. It's really fun, actually. It's an opportunity. It's Wednesday evenings. It's a real casual opportunity for people to come down to the Art League, try their hand at a medium. We do wine and snacks, no experience necessary.
So anybody can come in and anybody can decide they want to paint?
We do something different every month. Okay. So in March, we're going to have Diana Mustaine, who's a fabulous local artist, who's going to enlighten us on botanical collage.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to be really, really lovely.
So that is what day?
That is March 19th.
And then what else?
And then we've got some other workshops coming up, a color theory workshop with Jennifer Wiggs, another fabulous local artist, and she's a true master of color. And that's 2 consecutive Saturdays, March 15th and 22nd. So again, no drawing experience necessary for that. We're going to explore color theory, Joseph Albers style. So very interesting stuff.
Okay, and everybody is invited to attend. Is there a charge for this?
There is a charge. So the Art Uncorked series is $25, $20 for members. Cal members always get a little discount. So that's a
so if you want to become a member, you can become a member and then you can save $5. Right?
Absolutely. You always save a little money on the classes that you take. The workshops are $140 or $120 for members and non-members.
Okay, so if people want more information on this, what do they do?
You can go to our website, columbiaartleague.org. You can call us at 573-443-8838 and speak to me or the lovely Miss Diana Moxon. And,
okay. You got a whole bank of operators standing by to put those calls through.
Just the two of us, really. But we'll do our best to get to you.
All right, the two bank of operators. KAREN SHORTTNSTOUT, thank you so much for coming by from Columbia Art League.
Thank you.
Good having you here. Now, we turn to a young lady who hasn't been with us before. Actually, KAREN hadn't been with us before either. But SARA EBER, Central Missouri Dietetic Association. Good to have you here.
Great
Sarah.
to be here.
And you were president of the Missouri Academy of Nutrition and Dietitian, right?
That's right.
And I did get that title right.
You got it close enough. That's right.
All right. Now, here we are with February 26th, but March is just around the corner. And March is National Nutrition Month.
Right. And that was so cool. You were just talking about the botanical colors because that's what National Nutrition Month is all about. It's about enjoying the taste of eating right, which involves the colors of all kinds of different foods and vegetables and fruits and a wide variety of things. And here in Central Missouri, we'll be celebrating National Nutrition Month in a lot of different venues. March the 1st, we have a farmer's market scavenger hunt, and that's kind of kid-focused right here at
so what are you going to do at the scavenger hunt?
Oh, they'll have food and there'll be puzzles and all kinds of nutrition activities all over for the kids. Introduce them to a lot of different foods and colors and things they hadn't seen before.
So that's on March 1st.
March 1st.
Is that this weekend?
Arcade Plaza. Yeah, it's coming right up.
Oh, my goodness.
Couple weeks.
Yeah, okay. So then what?
Then March 3rd, we have learn about a gluten-free diet. You know, there's a lot of information about gluten-free diets and a lot of folks trying to figure out if that's something for them. So there you have some dietitians on hand to talk about that.
When you talk about a gluten-free diet, these are people who
Typically, folks who use gluten-free diets have trouble digesting a lot of bread products. But gluten-free diets have also been working very well to help with some autism behaviors. And so they're really
with autism?
Autism. There's a lot of folks who can pull the gluten out of their diet and actually see some behavioral and some of those other problems subside or lessen. It doesn't work on everyone, but
I had not heard this.
Yeah,
this has been a study that's been going on for some time?
Oh yeah, a lot of practical studies and all different venues, and there's a lot of good work going on about the gut-brain connection, and that talks a lot about how important food is to your well-being.
So you're telling me that if you have autism, going to a gluten-free...
Not for everyone.
Not for everybody,
but it is
could
working for some.
possibly help.
And that's a connection, part of that food connection. That's why National Nutrition Month is so important, to really help folks understand how important nutrition is to their health and well-being. So we start with our kids at the scavenger hunt on March the 1st. We talk about kind of clear up some myths and talk about what's really happening and working with the gluten-free diets.
Okay, that's on March 3rd.
March the 3rd at Columbia Public Library, the Friends Room.
Okay.
And then from March 11th through the 13th, we've got National Nutrition Month information going on at the Chancellor's Women's Wellness Fair and at campus dining at MU students. There's a whole other bunch of presentations going on March 11th through the 13th. We'll talk about all these things. We've got fabulous students here at MU doing a lot of this great work.
Now, how can people find out about the March 11th through the 13th events?
Well, you can come to our website, and we can direct you to the Central Missouri Dietetic Association. It's eatrightmissouri.org. www.eatrightmissouri.org.
All one word.
All one word. eatrightmissouri.org.
Okay. Now, we heard so much about the food pyramid over the past years. Food pyramid, is it still there? Or
It is still there. And I think one of the things you want to put into context with the food pyramid is that it really gives you a view of lots of different types of food. And there's been a lot of different types of food pyramids too. You know, some that are kind of focused on Mediterranean style, so that we can really meet the needs of people who's, you know, we don't necessarily get star fruit here all year round. And people in different cultures are accustomed to different foods. So the food pyramid gives you that whole feel for how important variety is and how important exercise is. And it really fits right into this whole concept of enjoying the taste of eating right, because it's about all foods being good for you and can fit in.
Yeah.
No matter what culture you come from, it's all about variety.
Yeah, and also, we've talked about this, the fact that you can eat anything you want to eat as long as you eat it in moderation, right?
Right. And you know, and the key there though too is make sure you get lots of fruits and vegetables, and you get all those foods too. And then there's really nothing wrong with an occasional brownie. That's not going to hurt anyone.
You just happen to
or a
bring
piece
some
of pizza.
brownies in here
Naturally.
Okay. So I read a story the other day. We've all heard the old saying, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away."
Works.
I read a story the other day that is true. There is something in the fruit that has the white inside of the fruit, like apples and pears, that a study has done that may help reduce cancer and heart disease.
And you know, the cool thing is there's also some similar chemicals in kale and broccoli, and they've even found a few things in some lean red meat here and there, some of the beef, some iron is helpful in some things, and it's for some types of cancers we need some calcium, and some kinds of cancers we don't. So that whole idea of eating a good variety is what will fix you, no matter what your problem.
You're not going to find it just in the vitamin pills. You got to eat.
You got to eat the food
properly.
And you know, the vitamins are okay for folks who have problems with certain foods.
But you got to eat right.
Right.
All right.
Eat right, and enjoy the taste of eating right.
We're out of time, Sarah. We could go on, but we're out of time.
Thanks so much.
Tomorrow, AARP Tax Aid and League of Women Voters. Our program directed by Travis McMillan of the Reynolds Journalism Institute. Audio, Pat Akers, KBIA. Our floor director, Amy Simons, and our assistant producer and guest coordinator, Uncle James Mouser. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.